Welcome everyone to Friday Night SmackDown here in Austin, Texas. We are in front of 10,900 members of the WWE Universe as Kit Wilson is going to kick the night off in one-on-one action. So let's go ahead and get straight into Friday Night SmackDown. As like I said, Kit Wilson getting ready for one-on-one action to kick off the night here in Austin, Texas.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Elton Prince, representing Pretty Deadly from London, England, weighing in at 100.
Kit Wilson on your left, his partner Elton Prince on your right. As you can see, they've got the tag team championships around their waists. They won them at SummerSlam, and since they have defended them once against Angel and Berto, I believe, which obviously they retain the tag titles. And tonight Kit Wilson will be in one-on-one action, potentially building to their second title defense as the champs here over on SmackDown. Now the tag champs over on Raw, that is the New Day. They're in a little something with, I believe, the Usos and the Street Profits. So that's its own little situation over there. As Kit Wilson awaits his opponent, one half of Fraxium. I believe it's going to be Nathan Frazier who goes one-on-one with Kit Wilson here to start the show.
And his opponent, accompanied by Axiom, representing Fraxium from Jersey in the Channel Islands, weighing in at 182
And indeed it is
Nathan Frazier.
Nathan Frazier accompanied by his partner Axiom. The two together make Fraxium. It's going to be Kit Wilson taking on Nathan Frazier in one-on-one action. Here we are underway. The show has begun. Needs to remember to start with a tie-up here. Side headlock by Kit Wilson. And Nathan Frazier will fight out of it. Takes Wilson down there. Now back into the tie-up. Got a hold of the arm. Nathan Frazier turning it into a hammerlock hold here at the back. Now into a side headlock. And now, tossing Kit Wilson there. And now Kit with a big right, a chop, knee to the gut, and a double axe handle to the spine. And now Kit wrestling Nathan Frazier down to the mat there. Now I'm going to pound the head of Nathan Frazier into the mat. Double foot stomp there. Now headed onto the second rope with a splash. Heads into the cover now. Can he get a 3 count? No, only a count of 1 too early. Nathan Frazier still got too much left in the tank to be put away. And now went for the shoulder tackle, but Kit Wilson managing to move backwards out of the way. And now what's he doing? Irish whip then. Elton Prince grabbed the foot. And and here's Axiom. Kit goes to hit him. And the referee is going to eject Elton Prince. He's going to eject Elton Prince and Axiom from the match. And now it's just a one-on-one between these two men. Neither man accompanied by their partners. Irish whip by Kit with a spear now. Into the cover. Can he get the 3 count this time? Down to 2. Nathan Frazier powers out. Maybe a bit of frustration starting to set in after his tag partner Elton Prince was ejected. But now a neck breaker delivered. He's got to find a way to get it done on his own. No help can be given. Nathan Frazier pulling himself up. Gets taken down to the ground there. Kit Wilson being a bit cocky. Got the arm. Drops the knee onto the arm there. And Nathan Frazier turns around with a kick to the midsection. And a destroyer there, spiking Kit Wilson on his skull on the concrete floor. Now to the top. Nathan Frazier with a swanton bomb from the top down to the concrete. Oh my gosh. What a maneuver by Nathan Frazier, as now he works a load of offense onto Kit Wilson, overwhelming him. Drops the elbow there. Nathan Frazier may have turned this thing around. Now going to toss him back into the ring. Springboard, cross body onto the spine as well. Kit Wilson was quick to get out of the ring. Nathan Frazier followed, managing to turn around there. And all to the hamstring there of Kit Wilson. Now I'm going to pick him up. And oh, Kit Wilson turned it around, threw Nathan Frazier into the steel steps. Now Nathan Frazier going to get the elbows in here. And now, oh, sending Kit Wilson into the steel steps. A little bit of revenge there. Now Kit Wilson sends it, Nathan Frazier back into the steps. Into the ring he gets. Referee, count of 9. And Kit Wilson with the win via count out here.
Kit Wilson.
One half of the tag team champions gets the win via count out. As Nathan Frazier takes the L. Well, congratulations to Kit Wilson here tonight. As we head backstage, we see Solo Sikoa ahead of his match in the main event tonight. There is his opponent, the United States champion Jacob Fatu, as they compete in a TLC match for the United States Championship. But now we've got tag team action. It's going to be Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
It's going to be Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio versus Drew McIntyre and Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight. As Damian Priest is looking to get his first blow onto Drew McIntyre, as over the last 2 weeks McIntyre has attacked Damian Priest mid-entrance And then after a match with The Miz last week, Priest tried to beat up Drew McIntyre in revenge, but Drew managed to reverse it, and he threw Priest into the sides of the steel cage that Priest called to be brought down. So he went 2-0. And now tonight, a tag team match has been scheduled, and Damian Priest will try and get his first edge over Drew McIntyre. Now here comes his teammate, the Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio, father of Dominic Mysterio, who's over on Raw. What a matchup we have.
Representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds.
Now Rey Mysterio and Damian Priest is a pretty interesting team. The speed and agility of Rey Mysterio versus the strength of Damian Priest is going to be a quite unique partnership. I'd also guess you could say the same about Drew McIntyre and his partner Shinsuke Nakamura. The striking of Shinsuke, the sheer power of McIntyre, but McIntyre also pretty quick as well. So I guess you could say theirs is maybe even more dangerous. As Nakamura,
first from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura here, I believe, making his first appearance in quite a while as well. So this is a big moment for him as he looks to prove himself here tonight. Getting to team with one of the best in the business in Drew McIntyre. Shinsuke Nakamura, he has challenged for the Undisputed Championship. I believe it was at Money in the Bank. He could not beat Cody Rhodes, as Rhodes retained the championship. And talking about Rhodes, there is currently a tournament going on to determine Cody Rhodes' challenger at the Royal Rumble. That's in about 4 weeks' time. As there's one more week of Raw and SmackDown before Survivor Series. And then there will be 3 weeks of Raw and SmackDown before the Royal Rumble.
And his partner from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre walking proudly to the ring. You can see the confidence in the eyes. Him getting himself over Damian Priest the last 2 weeks. Clearly putting a lot of confidence into the head of McIntyre, as he's in no rush to make his way to the ring. Potentially going to get into the head of Damian Priest with the cockiness of his actions here. But I have been told that a match between these two has been set up at Survivor Series now. So it is official. Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest will go one-on-one at Survivor Series. Drew is also a multi-time world champion as well. Now McIntyre, no, not McIntyre, Damian Priest and Shinsuke Nakamura are going to lock up here. Priest is going to have to wait for the tag to McIntyre to get his hands on him. But all he can do for now is fight Shinsuke Nakamura, tosses him into the corner now. Makes that tag. Here comes Rey Mysterio. Assisted flying shoulder tackle there as Rey knocks down Shinsuke Nakamura to the mat. Reverse Irish whip there. Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura with the knee to the gut there. Off a run-up as well. Now it's McIntyre into the ring and catches Mysterio with a running neck breaker. And now going to use his power to lift Rey up and a sit-out powerbomb. That one's going to be painful for Mysterio. He manages to send McIntyre into the corner. Going to stomp him a few times and now sits him down. Has the cover. Can he get anything out of it here? Drew manages to get the shoulder up. Now Rey into the corner. Tag made. Priest gonna get his hands on Drew. Stomping the arm there into the cover. McIntyre at 1. Still way too early, but Priest with a big right hand. Wow, what a right. Now he's going to toss Drew back into the corner. Going to go for that double team again, these two are. Setting McIntyre up on the top rope. And now both men getting Drew a back body drop from the top. And now Rey. McIntyre's caught him though. Now Mysterio sent into the corner. Here comes Nakamura. Double Irish whip off the ropes. Double back body drop there. I believe now what they actually did to McIntyre was a double back suplex, not a back body drop. It was a back suplex the two did to him. Now Shinsuke off the ropes. Double axe handle to the face of Mysterio. Now sent into the corner. Drew on the top. But oh, with a leg drop there. I mean, McIntyre going to the top there. It's not something you see often with a big guy going to the sky. But now off the ropes. Went for the drop kick to the back. Mysterio dodge now. Going to go with the Irish whip. Tag made again. Here comes Priest now. There's that combination again. Oh, Priest accidentally running into the referee there. McIntyre catching him with a kick. Put him up. Oh, and a big lariat there. Drew with a massive lariat taking down Priest, but Priest managing to swipe the leg. And now he's back in control, but McIntyre going to reverse the Irish whip. And now Drew slams him into the turnbuckle and an overhead suplex. Wow, the strength to toss Priest into the cover. Priest gets the shoulder up at 1. The strength of McIntyre to toss Damian Priest like he weighed nothing. Oh my. So now Priest with a right to the back of the knee of Nakamura. Fireman's carry position. It kind of looked like a Samoan drop there. Now Nakamura with the knees to the gut of Damian Priest. Went for a scoop and a slam. Priest managing to get it around. Hits him with a DDT. And I'm going to stomp him out. What's Priest thinking here? Wow, okay, I didn't expect whatever that was, but Priest with a big clothesline there, went into the cover, Drew McIntyre there to break things up. Tag made. There's that assisted flying shoulder tackle again, like we saw at the start of the match. Now it's Ray, sends him back into the corner again. These two just going to do some double team work now, try and wear out Nakamura. And, oh, a Hurricane Rana into a powerbomb there. Great maneuver by these two. And now Priest going to go up to the top. What's on his mind here? Priest from the top went for the diving cross body. Moved out the way was Nakamura. And now going to deliver some shots there. Takes down Priest. And back in comes Drew McIntyre now. And now these two are going to do some double team work. Off the ropes. Double back body drop to Priest. Oh, he dropped the knee there to the face, did Nakamura. And Priest going to make the tag to Mysterio. And, oh, Shinsuke Nakamura with a big kick. But Ray, hyping himself up on the ropes. Big missile drop kick. And now Mysterio headed to the top with a frog splash. But Nakamura got the knees up. Now behind with a suplex to Ray. Ray with a reversal there. Shinsuke turns it immediately back around, but now Ray's got him into the corner. Nakamura gets him with an elbow. Now, ooh, getting that suplex there. Now going to make the tag to McIntyre, the hot tag. As he rolls out of the ring, McIntyre now going to go after Ray. Hooks the leg. What can he get off of that? Count of 2, Ray powers out. Oh no, referee says count of 1. Drew McIntyre went for the Glasgow kiss. Ray caught him with an uppercut. And now a drop kick sends McIntyre crashing to the mat. Things going a little too fast for me to comprehend and speak. Tag made to Priest. Drew's in the corner. Priest running. Tried to get McIntyre, but went back first into the turnbuckle. Now Fireman's carry position. And a snake eyes in the corner. And now McIntyre just going to stomp out Priest. Now Priest fighting out. Throwing him up now. What's he thinking? Like a neck breaker type of thing there. Now throws him into the corner. Shoulder tackles to the gut in the corner. Drew gets the foot up. Oh, but Priest catching him with some kicks here. Now, oh, big right hand drops McIntyre. I mean, these teams both seem to work pretty well together. With McIntyre here, going to look to take down Ray maybe. Gets him with a sit-out powerbomb. That's got to cause some damage, surely. Oh, what a powerbomb by McIntyre, and takes down Ray there. Now Shinsuke drives the knee into the chin of Ray, hooks the leg. Can he get the win off of that? No, Priest is there to break things up. But now Nakamura going into the cover again, and oh no, using the ropes. Went for the dirty win there, but Ray managing to kick out, I believe, at a count of 1. I mean, to kick out a count of 1 this far into the match is incredible. Here's another powerbomb there though. Now picked up to his feet. Thrown into the corner. Punches Nakamura with the elbow. Slides him down. Has the shoulders down. Only a count of 1 though. These teams are only able to get counts of 1. Ray's got him in a head scissors takedown there. Brilliant athleticism from Rey Mysterio, the Hall of Famer. Like I said, the quickness of him is going to be dangerous for either of these two men. The strikes of Shinsuke Nakamura are also devastating, as we will probably see an example here. He goes after Damian Priest, who's hung upside down in the corner. Does catch Nakamura there though. Sent back into the corner though. Kick to the midsection. And now Nakamura going to go after the leg. Oh, but Priest immediately back to his feet. Got him up. And a razor's edge by Damian Priest. Goes into the cover. Referee counts 2. McIntyre breaks it up. These teams are on the verge of victory here. Mysterio going to get the elbows to the gut. Drop kick. Irish whip into the corner. What's Ray going to do? Getting a run up. Right forearm to the chin. Now Ray, springboard frog splash. Into the cover. Can he win it for himself and Priest? Yes, he can. Rey Mysterio and Damian Priest take the win.
Here are your winners. The team of Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio.
Damian Priest gets his lick back over Drew McIntyre as Rey Mysterio pins Shinsuke Nakamura for the 2-on-2 win for these two here tonight. Well, congratulations to both men on the win. Please subscribe to TACman12 as we're on the road to 1.5 thousand subscribers. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an upload from this channel. Now let's get back to Friday Night SmackDown. As we are back live on Friday Night SmackDown after a little break.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Like we mentioned at the start of the last match, we have a qualifying match here for the tournament of who will face Cody Rhodes come the Royal Rumble. Here we have Carmelo Hayes going to go one-on-one with Javon Evans. to determine who will go through and advance to the next round. Now, Javon Evans has had quite a bit to do recently, as on the SmackDown after No Mercy, he went one-on-one with Rhodes. On the SmackDown before, he teamed up with Rhodes. And then last week, Cody says that Javon Evans has earned his respect as a performer and superstar. And believes that he's got a very, very bright future ahead of him. And so do we. Very bright future for Javon Evans as he makes his way down the aisle here.
And his opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 180 pounds, Javon Evans.
Now this is going to be no easy task, as Javon Evans has got to take on him, Carmelo Hayes, who is also an incredible performer here in the WWE and is probably also in want of a very bright future. I mean, if Carmelo Hayes could secure himself a title shot at the Royal Rumble for the Undisputed Championship, that could be career defining. We could also say the same for Javon. But he's got Carmelo in a cover here. Melo with a kick out at 1. I'm expecting a very quality match here tonight between these two. As Javon, your boy, is bouncy. He hits him with that springboard like Hurricane Rana there, and a drop kick now folds Hayes. Headed up to the top, measuring his prey. Javon from the top, Hurricane Rana. Now going to go after the arm. A stomp. And Carmelo Hayes potentially going to go for a DDT. But Javon managing to prevent it, and now stuns Carmelo there. Brilliant maneuver by Javon Evans. As Carmelo Hayes struggling to stay on his feet here. Caught with a right hand. Went for a Trouble in Paradise. Shades of Kofi Kingston. One half of the tag champs over on Raw. And now tossed to the side. Near the barricade. Went for the super kick. Did Hayes. Dodged was Javon, and then hit him with that running knee. Hayes dodges a splash. And now drop kick by Carmelo Hayes. These two men starting very competitively. Both men clearly want it. Carmelo Hayes from the top with a double axe handle, followed by a springboard moonsault. Into the cover now. Down a 1. And I'm going to pound the flesh of Javon Evans. Kick to the spine now by Hayes. Obviously both men talented individuals, future champions, maybe future WrestleMania main eventers. And obviously tonight will be a night that will only progress them one step closer to that if they eventually make it to that goal. So one day this could be a night to look back on for one of these two men. It's Javon Evans now. Scoop and a slam. With it was like a corkscrew there. What a maneuver though, I don't really know what to say. But now Javon Evans with the OG cutter. Can he get the win off of that? hooks the leg, and Javon Evans progresses in the tournament.
Here is your winner, Javon Evans.
Unlucky for Carmelo Hayes, but huge for Javon Evans as he progresses in the tournament here, as he goes through to the next round. Congratulations to him. As now we see Charlotte Flair backstage. She got a win last week against Piper Niven, saying that a loss to Liv set her back, but she's back now and she's here to remind herself and everyone else why she is who she is, Charlotte Flair. But now we see the Women's United States Champion Jade Cargill in the ring, microphone in hand. That is true. She knocked off Becky Lynch last week in a friendly fire. That's what we thought it was, because Jade rushed her. But oh, that's Kiana James. Saying it's time that she proves herself. Saying that she's seizing the chance to make a name for herself. Oh, and Jade just shutting that idea down immediately. Not letting that thought go anywhere. Nasty from Jade. As now we see Javon backstage, and there's Cody Rhodes congratulating Javon, giving him a little pep talk. Nice little friendly conversation between champion and potential challenger.
The following is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the WWE United States Championship.
As it is main event time for the United States Championship. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, TLC.
Introducing the challenger, representing
This is arguably
from Las Vegas,
the biggest
Nevada,
and most important night of both men so far in this universe mode. As Jacob Fatu has been a fairly dominant United States champion. He has beaten Solo Sikoa once before, I believe, and that caused Solo to get a little bit jealous. And tonight, Solo has the chance to end the reign of Jacob Fatu and start one of his own. You can see the seriousness and the focus of Solo Sikoa. Just looking him directly in the eyes, you can see he knows what this matchup means. Got to climb a ladder to retrieve the title, but you can also use ladders to hurt your opponent. You can use tables, you can use chairs, you can use the barricades, you can use almost anything. as now the champion, Jacob Fatu, gonna make his own entrance, gonna walk the aisle as he gets ready to defend his United States Championship.
And introducing the champion from
Now he doesn't even get a walk in with it, as it's hung up on the ladder.
The WWE United States Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob.
Concentration must be there for Jacob Fatu. It's a big night here. Solo Sikoa means business. Jacob Fatu means business. And maybe we're going to find out what both men have up their sleeves to try and take that title home with them tonight. Fatu is ready. Solo is ready. That is the title that is at stake, the United States Championship. As we take you to Mike Rome for the announcements. Never mind. No announcements needed. Is Jacob Fatu going to start out with a kick there, knocking down Solo off of his feet. Will immediately go and get the chair here. Does Fatu. Solo tried to rush him but missed his attack, and now getting hit with a couple of chair shots there. Did Solo with a super kick by Fatu. Now Solo going to head to the outside. He's going to grab the ladder. Fatu now steals the ladder and slams it into the face of Sikoa. Solo catches him, catches the arm there, hits him with a knee to the gut. Fatu able to stop himself from going into the steps, but Solo Sikoa tossing him down onto the concrete floor there as he sends that ladder into the ring. Tried to pick it up, but Jacob's got him, catches him with a back elbow. Now Fatu catching Solo with the elbows to the midsection. Now Solo impaling the chest of Jacob Fatu there. And now sending him straight back to the mat there with a double axe handle to the back. Fatu managing to turn things around there. And now Solo Sikoa was going to go for a back suplex on the ladder, but it fails. And now Jacob Fatu with the pop-up Samoan drop onto the ladder. You could see the pain, the reaction from Solo there of landing on the ladder. And now Jacob Fatu showing great athleticism to take down Sikoa. And now going to dive from the top with a splash. And now he's measuring up Solo. Got him up. Solo was What? What is it? Who's that? Is that JC Mateo? What? Off the ducks under. Got Fatu up. Slams him head first into the ladder. Well, that's JC Mateo, but why is he here? Why is he here? I don't know. But Jacob Fatu just got attacked out of nowhere there. Solo turned his back, didn't see Fatu getting up to his feet. And now Jacob going to take advantage of that from Solo. It's not going to work out though. And, oh no, maybe it is. Now Jacob finds carry position, drops him neck first onto the top rope. Solo on the apron. Catches him with a forearm. Now backs up into the ropes again. And Solo sends Jacob to the outside. Now we're going to try and use that to his advantage to climb the ladder and try and grab the championship. Reaching up. Solo now. Can he get the title? No, Fatu pushes the ladder down. Sends Solo crashing to the mat. Solo with the elbows. Got the ladder and uses it against Fatu's skull there. And now Solo going to once again climb the ladder, try and retrieve the gold. Saw Fatu getting up and immediately made his way down the ladder. And now these two men are going to trade blows beside the ladder. Solo with the upper hand. Down goes Fatu. Solo went with the palm there to the throat, I believe. It's Fatu into the corner. Solo might have the chance to get the championship here. He reaches up. Oh no, but Fatu's back. And sends himself over the ropes in the splash to Sikoa. And now Fatu lifts him up, drops him on the back of his neck again. That's the second time this match that Solo Sikoa has had that fate. Could Fatu now use that to go up and retain his championship? No, it won't be enough because Solo's already back to his feet. Jacob climbs down, catching Solo, gets caught though. And Solo trips him up there now. What's he thinking? What's on his mind? One-legged Boston Crab here by Solo. Oh, but Fatu brilliant there with that takedown. But now Solo with, I believe, a Uranagi slam there. Now he's going to look to finish it off. But Fatu managing to stop it, and with a headbutt down goes Sikoa. And now Fatu's going to climb the ladder. But Solo just going to toss it over. As it lands on Jacob, but Solo went for the leg drop and just landed tailbone on the ladder. That's not going to be a comfortable landing. As now Fatu going to scale the ladder, going to try and finally get the championship in his hands. But Solo Sikoa not going to allow it, drags him back down, and with a clothesline takes him out. Headed to the top now. What's Solo going to do? What's on his mind? Double axe handle from the top. Now the chest swings, but Fatu rolled out the ring. So they're going to follow him to the outside. Fatu dodged the chair, went for the kick, but Solo got back up on the apron and into the ring. And now he's going to try and climb the ladder. But Jacob, what's he going to do? He just pushes the ladder over. Solo sent crashing down to the mat. Now on the ropes, Fatu. Clothesline sends him over. Fatu looking at, off the ropes. went for the dive but got caught with a right by Solo Sikoa. Great maneuver there by Solo. There's now a kick to the midsection. Hoists him up. And a power bomb onto the ladder. Power bomb onto the ladder by Solo Sikoa. Then went for the suplex, but Jacob turned it round and hit Solo Sikoa with the suplex. Solo the kick to the midsection, no turning things around. Irish whip off the ropes. Jacob runs into Solo and a super kick. What an intense and competitive match we have here. It's been a painful one as well. Lots of falling off ladders. Hitting each other with ladders. Oh, super kick there. There's been a lot of landing on ladders. Landing on chairs as well, I believe. Jacob going to take Solo onto the ropes. Again. Sending him over. Going to maybe go for the dive a second time here as Solo gets up to his feet slowly. Fatu off the ropes. Goes to dive through, but again caught by the right hand of Solo Sikoa. That's twice now that Solo Sikoa has caught Jacob Fatu with a right. And he tried to dive through the ropes. Hit him with the ladder there. Now I'm going to get back in the ring. I'm going to try and set up the ladder. Maybe attempt to retrieve the championship. Slowly he gets up the ladder. But Jacob Fatu's right there to tip it over. Sends Solo crashing down to the mat once more. Solo with the kick to the midsection. There's that side Uranagi again. Onto the ladder. Fatu clearly hit with a surge of pain there. I mean, rightfully so. And now Solo for the second time going to look to finish it off with the Samoan spike. Oh, but Fatu reverses, caught him with a right. Sends him face first into the turnbuckle. Masako is down, catches him with the knee. And now up to his feet. Irish whip off the ropes. Ducks under, does Fatu. And Solo dodged there, causing Fatu to just jump onto the ladder. And now it's Solo. Connects with the Samoan spike. There was no way out of it for Jacob Fatu that time. And now down. Is he out though? Solo's going to go for the not the briefcase, the title. Fatu's back on his feet. Solo's hanging on the title. Fatu's got him and drops him down there. That's Solo in the corner. Jacob Fatu looking to put things to an end. Fatu hesitated a bit too much. And now Solo. Oh, but Fatu going to reverse. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Off the ropes. Ducks under. Fails the splash. He's down again. And Solo makes sure he stays down there. As goes with a senton. Climbing the ladder again. Solo Sikoa. Can he get the championship? And yes, he can. Solo Sikoa is the new United States champion.
Here is your winner, and new WWE United States
Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you over on Raw.